Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
Well, I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What lovely to talk to me, funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Hey, Jason, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you taking the time. You know, and I wanted to start there really with season 2 because season 1 was so phenomenal and so well loved by myself and everybody. And then you have the writer's strike and you come back for season 2. What has been, to me, on that first day on season 2 in production, is it like, hey, I've done this before, we've all done this before, and you can relax a little bit? Or is it like, oh, no, we did something really, really special, and we got to replicate that, so there's a little pressure?
It wasn't even replicate. I think that what we came in with was we were hungry and we were on fire to make more, and we had the benefit of seeing season 1. So now we knew what the show felt like and what the bullseye was supposed to be like, because in season 1, you're still figuring all that out. You haven't seen anything yet, so you don't really, you're guessing what it's like. But now you've seen it, and so we were really intent on it being even better than the first season.
No, and for you, I mean, you're a star. Let me make sure I have it right. Star, co-creator, executive producer, writer, all the credits. But what it reminds me of is Jerry Seinfeld had all those same titles when he was running his series. And I remember he likened it to running an egg race where you have the egg on your spoon and you're just trying not to drop the egg, getting from episode to episode. Do you relate to that sentiment, and how do you find yourself balancing all these roles?
No, I really don't, because I got so many great spoons. I'm trying to extend your metaphor. I don't have to do any of this to the extent that like Bill carries most of the heavy lifting in terms of show running and creating the ideas. Brett carries most of the heavy lifting in terms of making sure that the emotional arcs of the season are the way that he pictures. Neil, our showrunner, is holding the show together. I caught a very cushy ride with all these titles, and I do my fair amount of work, but I'm not in this alone at all. I've made movies where it was a little more like that. This actually is pretty relaxing.
Well, one of the things, because being in that writer's room and the scripts, I feel like writing is so strong on this show because the comedy is not overt. You know, it's not very broad, and I'm not delivering a joke. The joke is out of the situation that we're finding, and you're finding the right words to invoke emotion and that humor. How do y'all find that balance? Is there any kind of formula to it, or is it all feel?
We have this amazing writing staff who I think they're the best in the business, and they write as honestly as possible. And we all have this sort of shared ethos that if you write really honestly, it's going to be funny if you've hired funny people. And so I don't think it's a room full of people pitching punchlines. I think it's a room full of people pitching awkward situations.
Well, the show is phenomenal. I mean, it truly is. It stands out.
Thank you.
Everybody I talk to about it says, "Man, I've seen it. I love it, and it's different." And I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
Hey,
today.
thanks, man. Appreciate you.